I'm going to be quoting Anthony Joshua. Bear with me. It's kind of a long, lengthy article, but I'm going to be quoting him. In terms of becoming undisputed champion of the world, it's hard because I've got until June 1st, and I need to focus on that. Let's say we have a crystal ball, and I beat up Miller. We could have that fight Wilder in December if we can put whatever issues there are to bed. But in terms of Fury, I think that could happen even sooner. He's a UK-based fighter, isn't he? I feel like that should be easier because the fight would be in the UK. It would be easier to work with a broadcaster in the UK, and you've seen we have the best fight fans in the world and the biggest sporting events in the world. Even though it's New York MSG, there's not 90,000 people there, so I feel everything is based around the UK market. How close are we with Wilder? It shouldn't be an issue. Of everything we know and the mistakes and positives we've made to get to this point where at least we're talking, and with Fury it's the same thing. Fight in the UK. It's quite straightforward. We've made them offers, and it's up to them to say, no, this is what we don't like, and this is what we expect. And then we say, okay, we can afford to put that forward, and we can afford to let the broadcasters air it out and move forward. I'm scheduled to fight June 1st. Wilder and Fury are negotiating, and for whoever comes out on top, we've got another date set in December. So that is what a unified heavyweight champion of the world, Anthony Joshua, had to say. He says some interesting things here. He says that if he beats Jarrell Miller June 1st, that one of his options is to be fighting December, later on this year, December. And he said he wants it to be against, obviously, Deontay Wilder. Or even Tyson Fury, because he says it's easier to make the fight with Tyson Fury because Tyson Fury is from the UK and everything. So I guess what he's saying is if he beats Jarrell Miller, he would love to fight Tyson Fury probably next September, and maybe again, and then in December, Deontay Wilder. But he would probably have to wait for if they have a rematch. And if they do have a rematch, Fury versus Deontay Wilder, I guess he would face the winner, right? He would face the winner of Fury versus Deontay Wilder sometime in December, because he says that he's looking at December to fight Deontay Wilder. So I like what he's saying here about wanting to fight Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury. I've always got the feeling, at least all the articles I've ever read or interviews I've ever saw of Anthony Joshua, that he does want to become undisputed champion, right? Whether it's against Wilder, whether it's against Fury. If Fury beats Wilder, it would be great if he fought Fury in December, because Fury is a guy that people claim that, Joshua only became a champion because they stripped Fury. So it would be great just to shut that whole nonsense up if he were to face him to unify for the WBC heavyweight championship of the world, because then the winner of that, you could say once and for all who's better. And if Joshua beats Fury, then people will be like, all right, all those people who were saying that, Joshua was a pretend paper champion, they're going to have to eat crow. And when it comes to Wilder, the same thing with Wilder. If Wilder beats Fury, a lot of people have been saying things like, Joshua's afraid of Wilder, although he's been calling him out for ages, and, Wilder will destroy him. Well, we could finally get that fight made. I would love this fight to happen December, because I don't want to be waiting, like I said, 2-3 years. Joshua was saying he could fight him in December. Hopefully, this could happen. Hopefully, I think Joshua obviously wants, because he says that in the UK, the market is, he says that in there's not 90,000 people in Madison Square Garden. Obviously, the boxing is hot and really hot in the UK. So he wants to fight. He wants he wants Deontay Wilder to go to the UK, which I think he should. I think if Deontay Wilder was smart, he would go to the UK, because the UK is where boxing is hot right now. That's where he needs to be. He doesn't need to be fighting in the United States. I think he should go to the UK, because that's where, like I said, it would be great if 90,000 people showed up at Wembley and they fought over there, because it would be a good look for them, and especially for like Wilder, for because people don't really know Wilder over there. People don't really know Wilder in the US, so You know, Wilder might have a bigger fan base in the UK than he has in the US, because more people talk about him in the UK than in the US. So there you have it, guys. Hopefully this does get made December. Anyway, guys, let me know what you guys thought of this, and I'm out.